2002 I'd won the Worlds, so I went into the 2003 World Championships as defending champion, starting off final seed, like last rider. And one of the German riders early on had posted a really fast time, and that had got to me. I'd looked at the time and thought, bloody hell, that's way faster than I've ever gone before. I just want to pose one scenario to you. What are you going to do if somebody breaks the world record right before you get on the track? And the event I was doing, the kilo, you're against the clock one by one, and I would be last to go, so I would see all my rivals post their times. And he's, I said, well, I just won't think about it. And he said, well, if I say to you right now, don't think about a pink elephant, what is the first thing that pops into your head? And this pink elephant popped into my head. And I thought, right, well, he's got my attention, or he's doing some sort of mind control technique on me. I said, all right, well, what should I do then if I shouldn't not think about it? He said, well, you can't not think about something. You have to, you can only want to think about one thing at any one time. And if you say don't think about something, you get drawn towards it. So you have to actively choose what you want to think about, and that will displace any other thoughts. Cognitive displacement, I think it's called. So he said, what I would like you to do between now and the games in the next 3 weeks, every time you get anxious or stressed about anything, doesn't have to be about the cycling, I want you to visualise the race, this 1 kilo time trial, from your perspective, in real time, from start to finish. So it takes about a minute. And just visualise yourself doing the perfect performance, that perfect ride. I was like, all right, thinking, well, that's nothing new. Visualisation's nothing groundbreaking. Went back to the room, logged onto the internet, and it was the Cycling News website. One of my rivals had posted some great time, in training, and I suddenly thought, oh God, he's gone really well, and he's going to be flying in 3 weeks' time. I thought, oh, wait a minute, don't engage with this negative thought. Let's just shut my eyes, visualise, rehearse this race. And at the end of the minute, I was like, oh, I feel all right, and just moved on. And then as the days went on, as I got closer to the games, before we got out to Athens, it was just getting more and more and more. I was doing this more and more times. And then on the night itself, it was just this almost constant loop of, visualising this race, because there's so much stress and so much stuff happening around you. So it doesn't allow, if you're just constantly choosing what you're thinking about, the negative, anxious thoughts don't have an in, they can't get in. And then, as if you had a crystal ball, 4 riders to go, Shane Kelly stepped up and broke the world record, and again used the technique to sort of push that out. The next guy, Stefan Nimke, same again, went even faster. And then as I'm sitting about to get on the bike, 1 rider to go, Arno Turno, went even quicker, new Olympic record, new world record, all that stuff. But it was having that technique and having that ability to say, do you know what, it doesn't matter what.
There must have been a little bit.
Shit. Well, there was, but that's the point. So it would happen, and then you would. It wasn't that you were able to be completely calm.
Right.
There was this, oh my God, and then just keep going. Just hang on to this one thing. This is your lifeline. Grip onto this. Don't allow the panic to set in. You've got no control over what they've done. There's nothing that you can do to affect that Olympic record.
Okay.
Focus on yourself.
Now, just for context, Chris, can I ask that the year before at the World Championships?
Yeah.
Had there been a similar scenario?
They've gone, yeah, exactly.
Right.
So, good point. Yeah, so in 2002, I'd won the Worlds. So I went into the 2003 World Championships as defending champion, starting off final seed, like last rider. And one of the German riders early on had posted a really fast time, and that had got to me. I'd looked at the time and thought, bloody hell, that's way faster than I've ever gone before. I'm going to have to attack this. I'm going to have to go out so hard at the start to try and get ahead, to get up on the pace.
So he affected your plan?
He changed my whole game plan, because I instead of realising, well, the environment, the conditions are fast, it's really warm, it's a good track, just stick to the game plan. I reacted to his performance and changed my game plan, and I came fourth.
Right.
So, I had a really poor performance there, and that was what Steve was concerned at, that he was going to see, well, you're going to start last again here. How are you going to deal with a similar situation? But I don't think anybody really expected all three before, to break the world record and raise the bar each time. So a PB would have only got me third place at the, as I lined up at the start line in Athens. So it was, it was just in terms of pressure, in terms of the script, the way that it was, leading towards his final ride. Normally, I think that would have been too much, and I'd have been distracted and panicking about what they were doing. But I managed to focus on myself.